Okay, so today we're going to talk about Gachapon. I've been wanting to make a video like this for a while now, talking about Gachapon in general and Mabinogi, and it's a pretty bad thing for it to be a Mabinogi, but we have 4 different types of gacha in this game, and some are better than others, but overall it's a pretty crappy system. So this is one of the current Gachapon that is going on right now. The Extravagant Wings box, which is a complete ripoff. Wings are really overrated in the game at this point. A lot of players no longer even really care about wings. We have so many of them already. So this is all junk. And let's look at the most important part. So first we have the price. You can pay 1,500 NX for one box. Or you can pay 15k NX for 11 boxes, or 57k NX for 45, and so that's basically 150, 15 bucks, and this is like 57.50. So yeah, that's a pretty bad deal. Because realistically, if you buy like a stack of 45 boxes, then you're not going to get a whole lot from that. I mean, you might get really, really lucky, but realistically, you can't expect to get anything good from a gacha unless you put like in a minimum of like $100. So like, to have a good chance of getting anything, you probably want around 90 boxes, so you'll probably have to buy this twice, which will cost you about $115, which is ridiculous just for a bunch of crappy wings or crappy outfits. So let's look at the item rates. Items and rates. This is the important one. And also notice how it's like a really, really small button too. They have this like flashy page here that shows you everything that you could get, and just in this small section here, they just have items and rates, hoping that you'll scroll right past it. So let's take a look at the chances. So these are your chances for a lot of the new stuff. The new stuff is usually at the top with the lowest rates, and near at the bottom, like this stuff is all old. Attack delay reduction potions are old. All this stuff is old. This is all crap. And then let's take a look at another Gachapon that's similar. This is the same type. This is just the normal Gachapon that we usually get. And this one is the Woodland Tea Time Basket. And this one is still actually going on. This one will end on March 24th. And let's take a look at this. So, same prices, and you know, it just has some wings, outfits, tails, whatever. In my opinion, it's not really worth paying over $100 just to have a small chance for getting the outfit you want from here. I would rather they sell new outfit bags in the shop that give you the exact outfit that you want, and I would be happy to pay like $30 for a outfit bag like that. I would prefer that kind of option over having to spend $100 gambling for a small chance to get it, and then like even if you do spend all that money and you don't get what you want, like, yeah, you might get something else that's good, but then you have to spend hours in the player market selling whatever you do have and figuring out its value and trying to save up for the rare outfit that you do want. And it's just a process that takes a lot of your time and money. So let's look at the items and rates for this one, which will also be pretty bad. Actually, the rates for this one look significantly better than the rates for this one for some of the new items. But it's still pretty bad. This is still a pretty bad gacha, and all the stuff at the bottom is old stuff from either old gacha or just junk items. And that's the stuff you have the highest chance of getting. Just old crap. Alright, so those are those two types of gacha, and then we have another type. We have beauty gachas. Beauty gachas give you lots of things like dyes and hairstyles and like different eyes. And different like mouths. So this is a completely different type of Gachapon. And the prices are the same for the same number of boxes. So beauty gachas are still a pretty big ripoff. It has gotten a lot better now that you can like save like your look. So like if you use like a beauty coupon, you can now like save your look, and you won't need the beauty coupon to revert back to that look again if you change it. So that's a really good change. We didn't have that before. That was put in like a few months ago, and it is a huge change. It makes a huge difference, but it still doesn't make these gachas good. It still doesn't make these gachas good, because you're paying a lot of money just to make your character look better. So let's look at the items and rates for this one. Yeah, this is still pretty bad. And some of these items are old, like the ones at the bottom. These are definitely old items. So they mix in a lot of like old crap with all their gachapons. So I would say beauty gachas are just as bad as like the regular ones. It just depends on what you want. Some people care a lot about beauty gachas. I don't really care about them. And I think I've only played maybe one beauty gacha in like 7 years. So haven't played one in a long time. Okay, and now we have the third type of Gachapon, Into the Abyss. So this is Dollbag Gachapon for the Crombass Dollbag box. So these give you doll bags, and the prices are a little different. And you can get one box for basically $5, or 3 boxes for basically $14, and $22 for 5. So you can get these cool doll bags, and if you summon the doll, they'll look, you know, either like this or whatever, depending on which one you get. And they give you stats while they're summoned, and they'll collect certain things for you. So you can see like all the different things that these doll bags will collect. Pretty much all of them collect gold, and then like some of them collect finny gems, some of them collect herbs, some of them collect weaving materials, some of them collect large nails and firewood. So, are these gachas worth it? Are they good? Doll bag gachas, let's take a look at their items and rates first. So all the new stuff, as usual, is at the top. And then they have a bunch of like old doll bags listed at the bottom. And the list is a bit shorter than, you know, it doesn't have like this huge long list of crap that you gotta scroll through. So these gachas are a little bit better. Not much, but they're a little bit better. So I would say these gachas are better because, like, even if you don't get one of the new doll bags from this, you will still get a doll bag. There isn't anything else in here that's, like, absolutely useless. Like, you will still get doll bags from this, even if they're old ones. And doll bags give you more inventory space, and they will gather gold for you, and occasionally other resources for you. So, I still think selling them in a form, in like a gachapon, in the form of a gachapon, I still think that's kind of a ripoff. But it's not as bad as, it's not as bad as these gachapons here. And you get 5 different doll bags, randomly from this list, for $22. But realistically, I think if you really want a high chance of getting at least one new doll bag, you probably have to buy at least 10 of these boxes. So you probably have to spend around $44 on them. But, I mean, that's a lot cheaper than spending over $100 trying to get an outfit from one of these other stupid gachapons over here. So I think it's a little bit better, but not by very much. I've played maybe 2 doll bag gachas in the past like 7 or 8 years. Okay, and then we're going to look at the last type of gacha, which is pet gachapons. So this one was the most recent one, the mischievous pet box. I even did a video on this one where I opened 10 of these boxes in a video. And here we can see like everything that you can get. So I think pet gachapons are probably the best out of all of them, and here's exactly why. So one, you get guaranteed rewards from the bonus system. So if you open at least 10 boxes, you're guaranteed to get... So you open 3 boxes, you get to pick one of the 2 new chair items. 3 new chair items. So you're guaranteed to get like one of these new chairs. And if you open 5 of them, you're guaranteed to get the exclusive pet pouch. And this will expand your pet's inventory. And at 8, you get the glittering golden supplement. You get 2 of those, and those will instantly take your pet to like level 200. And at 10 points, you get one of the new pets. So if you open 10 boxes, then you're guaranteed to get like these other items, and you're guaranteed to get a version of one of the new pets, which is actually pretty good. So Yeah, this one may not look as cool as the, the other ones. Like, these two look a lot cooler. They just look better. And these ones you actually have to get at random. You're not guaranteed to get them. But they all do the same things. Like this one does the same things they do, I think. I don't think there are any big differences between them. So let's look at items and rates. So for this pet gacha, we have these items and rates here. And you can see the chances for getting each pet, and these are all old pets at the bottom. So these are all the pets you can get from this. And here are the prices. So you can get 1 box for $5, or 3 boxes for about $15, and 10 for $45. So with the pet gacha, you're guaranteed to get, if you get 10 boxes, so for $45, you're guaranteed to get 10 pets, well 11 pets actually. You're guaranteed to get this one of the new pets that's listed at the bottom when you get 10 points. That applies to every pet gacha. And you also get 10 pets at random from this list. And just about all of these pets can be mounted. The crystal deer is pretty good. That one has a hide action. The alpaca can be used for commerce. The abyss dragon isn't too bad. And they also sell these pet adoption medals. They go on sale. They're in the shop all the time for about $5.50, but they go on sale for a little less than $3 whenever a pet sale or a pet gacha comes out. So, like, you get 11 pets, and you can sell. If you don't want one of the pets you get, you can easily sell them around this time. So for $45, is that worth it? Honestly, I would still prefer if we could direct buy our pets from the cash shop, like it used to be. I'd prefer that. We rarely get new pets that you can just directly purchase for like $20. But pet gachas are not that bad. And let's compare that to other shops. So, like, in like World of Warcraft, for example, so Mabinogi, pets are basically mounts. Our pets and mounts are basically the same thing. And so, like, we can see here how, like, just about every mount that WoW sells in their cash shop is pretty much $25 or more. So you only get like one mount for like $25. And I don't know what else these things can really do outside of just, travel, because I don't really play WoW, but I don't know, that seems like kind of a ripoff for just like something that transports you places. Like, a Mabinogi pets do so much more than that. And then they also have like actual pets that they sell for about $10 each in WoW. And then they also have this cat pack on sale at the moment for $40, which has 4 pets and 3 mounts, which is honestly one of the best deals I've noticed in their shop. This doesn't look too bad, but it still doesn't look like something. It doesn't look like it's worth it. And then in the Final Fantasy 14 cash shop, we have we can see the price of like mounts here. And I'm not sure like what all these mounts can do outside of like combat. I've played FF14 a little bit, and you know, I know that I think chocobos that you can get for free, those pets, I think they have their own inventory. Like they have like some sort of like saddlebag or something that you can store items in or something. And there are all these pets in the shop. Well, these mounts in the shop. And these are pretty expensive, like $30, $42, $36, $24. The ones at the bottom here are the cheapest. These aren't too bad for $12. So with the pet gacha, you get 11 pets or mounts for $45, and compared to other games, that's not too bad, because like pets in Mabinogi have like special abilities, and they function as mounts, and they have large inventories and stuff like that. So overall, I don't think it's that bad. I'm still opposed to all Gachapon in general. I don't like them, but like I think this one is by far the best out of like all 4 types of Gachapon that I showed earlier. I think it's definitely better than doll bag Gachapons and beauty Gachapons and normal ones. I would say that normal Gachapons are the worst by far, and the beauty ones, so those ones are the worst. And then doll bag are okay. They're not great, but they're not as bad as these other 2 types. And then like pet gacha are probably the best. You're probably gonna get the most out of it by getting these. Anyway, that's just how I feel about Gachapon in general. I wanted to like make a video and like talk about like why Gachapon are good and why they're bad. And Gachapon are mostly bad, but like now we know what's best and what's worse. And personally, like I think like pet Gachapon are probably the best Gachapon we get.